A leaked photograph of the actual Sony PS4 controller? Is this real or just a prototype? Oh man. But before we get to this video, let's get to the question of the day. Alright, so stay tuned to the end of this video to find out the answer to the question of the day. Alright, right now I'm taking a look at this leaked photo that, well, they've shown on this article at GameSpot. Please go check out this photograph right now. It is, I'll post a link in the description. Yep, this is it. The PS4 controller. Yeah, apparently it's a prototype, an early version, so there could be changes to it. But this is what is to be expected. And it doesn't look too different from the reports and basically what we've imagined the PS4 controller is going to look like. It looks like a DualShock with a front touchpad screen type of thing in the middle. If you ever go on Google and if you type in PS4 or PS4 controller, a lot of those controllers, those like artistic kind of rendering and what people may think it could be, it kind of looks like this. I mean, it's got that little screen at the front, looks very wide. Looks like it has maybe some sort of speaker thing in the middle. Yeah, there's no start or select buttons, and I'm just curious to see the backside. You know, the L2 and R2. They said that's been shifted or something, or removed or something like that. And man, it looks a little different, but largely nothing too revolutionary. I mean, the shape is exactly the same as the DualShock. The same buttons, the triangle, circle, square, X, and everything. The D-pad is there. The couple of analog sticks, and that's pretty much it. I mean, there's I don't know, a glowing thing above the screen. What do you call it? Because it says right here in this article, it also has some sort of illuminated light on its top as well as audio output. There you go, yeah. Or yeah, audio output. Similar to the Wii. The pad is plugged into what looks like a dev kit, though that's unclear. Ugh. Typical GameStop trying to make shit up. And this is it. This is a really interesting photograph. You know, I find it kind of funny though that this thing has just been leaked now. You know, like a mere days away from that February 20th announcement. Like, why is it only being leaked now? Why just now? Why not a month ago or 2 months ago or, you know, 6 months ago if this thing was already in existence? It's kind of strange how it's like we're around that hype era of the PS4, or like that announcement, and you know, you have this upcoming thing, the event, so all of a sudden you got all these leaked photographs and shit, you know, all these rumors. I mean, come on, you know, somebody who is working at Sony is leaking these photos. It could be Sony themselves. It wouldn't surprise me. Like somebody just takes a little snapshot, like, oh, it looks like it's covert, oh, I'm actually leaking this. They don't know about it, but it's actually Sony. Just to build up hype about it. But on the other hand, it's almost like, yeah, why spoil it, you know? Why spoil it for Sony, you know? It's, I guess that would be the only thing that I could say that it's not by Sony. It's not because of them. It's actually because somebody did, you know, a guy who was sneakily taking photographs of whatever they could, and then boom, that's it, leak it on the internet. Oh, and the cord, oh shit, that's one thing that I worry about. This looks like it's gonna be wireless, but my main gripe with the PS3 controller, I think I've ever mentioned this before, was that fucking cord. That charger is only about a foot long. You know, it's not very long, maybe 3 feet at the most. Okay, 3 foot long charger. Alright, when you're charging it up, it takes quite a while, you know, it takes a bit of time, and the thing is that the DualShock 3, or the 6-axis, it only has maybe a few hours of lifespan. I would say maybe around 3 hours. And then you have to charge it up again. You know, it depends on the battery. Sometimes the battery can fuck up too. And it's a built-in battery. So once it breaks or stops working, I guess you're out of luck. Or you gotta plug it in all the time with that charger, because it acts like an actual cord, just like with a PS2 controller and so on and so forth. But the problem is the length. It's not very long. It's not your standard, you know, PS2 controller or GameCube or original Xbox. It's actually very short. So this could have the same exact problems this PS4 controller, like the PS3 controller, has. Short cord, short charger. So half the time, you know, you're playing games anyway, and sometimes your controller isn't charged all the time, so you can plug it in, and while playing the PS3, you're charging it up. But again, it's very, very close to the system. So unless your PS3 is right in front of you and it's like 3 feet away, then, you know what I mean, you're not going to be able to really comfortably game. You know, unless you're willing to, you know, be really close, depending on, you know, your location from your TV, and then the system, and then your freaking controller. It's actually, it's, you know, crappy. It's crappy to be able to fucking... It's gotta be longer. And it doesn't look very long here. It looks like it's about the same length. Yeah, man, damn. At least give us the opportunity, like, at least have a longer cord or something. Give us an option to have that long cord in there. I don't know, man. Alright, so this was the answer to the question of the day.